Real quick thing, we were talking about therapy earlier.
Yeah.
And this is 7 ways to feel better about yourself without actually losing weight. And I know we're doing our weigh-in challenge.
We're doing our weight loss challenge
But
here.
if you're too lazy to do that, here are 7 ways to feel better about yourself.
Or if at the end of this thing we've realized that we've actually gained weight or just maintained our weight.
We'll just resort to this.
We'll have to come back to these, yes.
Number 7, find a brand of pants with waist sizes that run big.
Okay.
So that you can wear,
I'm about to tell you that I do that. Honest to God, I do that.
Yeah.
I shop at, most of my pants come from American Eagle.
Yeah.
And what I've come to find out is that they've got a section, it's like a loose, low-rise type jean. Sits a little bit lower, which allows my gut to kind of hang over the pants, and they're the loose fit. So realistically, I could be comfortable in like a 34-30 or maybe even a 36-30.
There you go.
The American Eagle, the low-rise loose fit, I can fit into 32s and 33s.
Okay.
So, yeah, I've definitely done that before.
So you are already on that train.
Yes, I am.
Number 6, have a loved one assure you that you look fine.
That happened.
As soon as I read it earlier, I was like, that happened just the other day.
That happened live just the other day on the show. Sarah says, how was it worded talking about me losing weight?
She said that.
Oh, I'm talking about us losing weight. She said,
you look fine
for me or something.
Yeah, you look just fine for me.
He's perfect for me. Mm-hmm. Something to the effect of.
It was about as backhanded a comment as you could have.
Yeah.
As you could get without being just openly mean to you.
So far, I'm deceiving myself because those are 2 ways I'm making myself feel better already without actually losing weight.
Number 5, do not weigh yourself. Well, we failed that one.
We failed that one just because of the challenge, but I hadn't.
You haven't probably weighed yourself in what? Probably 3 years?
Yeah, at least something like
that. Yeah. The more, as I'm going through this list, I think you're going to hit a lot of these. Number 4, make friends with heavy people. You've done that. You hang around me and Mason, and we're heavier individuals.
Well, just a little heavier.
Yeah, so you've done that. And then number 3, do not look at yourself in the mirror. Avoid mirrors. Go down that road of the vampires.
I didn't do that this morning, but I usually try to take a good look in the mirror before I leave.
Now, if you have to have a mirror, their suggestion is invest in a slimming mirror.
Oh, okay.
Like one of those funhouse mirrors that makes you look skinnier than you are.
Now, I did have to look in the mirror yesterday to make sure my vest properly covered my clip-on tie and the stains and stuff on my shirt. Yeah.
So, number 2, become photogenic. And now, because there's a lot, everything's very picture-driven now with MySpace and Facebook and Twitter and everything else.
Yeah.
And it gives you a couple of things here, a couple of suggestions. If you pose for a photo, don't face the camera straight on. Turn it an angle.
Yeah.
And that'll give you a more a narrower appearance.
And I've always heard before that if you actually face your feet, if you put your feet together and face them to either right or the left of the side, and then twist your whole body towards the camera to smile, because you're twisting and your feet are together, it's making your body almost look like a triangle figure because your feet are together and you're twisted, so you're coming up, and it'll make your shoulders look broad. If you're a guy, if you're a female, I don't know if you want your shoulders looking
those
broad
shoulders,
but I think it could still help a little bit.
Okay. And another suggestion, which I had never thought about this, but I guess it's true. In order to make your jawline look good in pictures, stick your tongue to the roof of your mouth. Put your tongue against the roof of your mouth, and it like sucks up muscles in under, chin muscles and neck muscles.
Yeah, I'm trying that as you're saying it. And
I know you are. I'm watching you do it.
What I've realized is you can't just stick the tip of your tongue.
It's got to be your whole tongue.
And what I'm finding out right now, just feeling the way my neck muscles kind of tighten up, imagine that you're trying to get the very back of your tongue to the roof of your mouth. And if you do that, and you have your hand on
it makes a complete difference. I'm watching you do it right now, and it's a huge difference. The thing that they pointed out is you can't tell if somebody's doing it.
Right.
In the photo, there's no way to be able to tell.
It would look a little awkward if you're looking at me right now and then I do it, because all of a sudden you see that second chin just vanish.
Just disappear, yeah.
But yeah, I could see that for a
photo.
That'd be great.
And number 1, do not wear vertical stripes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. I think this is one that... Wait, do not wear vertical stripes?
Don't wear vertical stripes.
Are you sure it's not horizontal?
Yes. Vertical stripes don't elongate your figure at all. Basically, what they do, the psychology is they do the opposite. Because when people see... If you're wearing vertical stripes and you're a larger person, the vertical stripes like
kind of bow out.
in certain places.
Right.
And what it does is it creates it makes you look larger than you are.
Okay, but you know what I've always heard is don't wear horizontal stripes.
I think
just avoid
yeah,
stripes.
steer away from stripes.
If you just want to be safe, avoid stripes.
Yeah.
And they always say, wait, are there any more on the list, or was that the final one?
That was it. That was number one.
Okay.
And in fact, at the end, they say, you know what? Just wear solid color clothing. Don't
Yeah.
So
And I would say if you had to go with that, go with black.
yeah,
Because that's what everyone's always said. If you wear black
is
it's slimming.
a slimming kind of.
So yeah, that's interesting. I've never thought about that with the vertical stripes, but now I could see how that could cause a problem.
So there you go. 7 tips to make you feel better without actually weighing yourself for the new year for 1.0.
And how appropriate for our show that we're giving you the mediocre way to feel better about yourself. We're not saying go for the gold. Don't go ahead and lose the weight.
No, we're encouraging that too.
We are.
But we want to appeal to all the listeners.
Mm-hmm.
We want all the listeners that tune in.
Yeah.
Both of them.
Mm-hmm. all 2 of them.
I know, I'm just kidding. We have a great fan base and we love them all. But some of them are like, you saw the reaction when we were going around saying, hey, you want to be on the weight loss challenge? And they're like, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know, a lot of people aren't ready to make that commitment. And
Right.
this is something you can do. It makes you feel better about yourself, but you don't have to participate in the weight loss challenge.
Or maybe it's a situation where you have a job where you work long hours and maybe you're sitting at a desk all day. You don't have a long lunch break, so you have to grab fast food. And maybe you don't have as much time to work out. So this is definitely helpful. I think we have touched the lives of some audience members today.
So if you're like Wilson and that's the kind of job that you have.
Yeah. Just sit behind a desk.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's good. I've thoroughly enjoyed that.
Yeah. Well, I think that's good information for everyone.
And most of those I already used, but now I have some more helpful tips.
Some helpful tips
to go along with them.
Yeah.
So,
I see you sticking your tongue to the roof of your mouth every chance you get. It's weird to watch your neck do that thing. That's kind of gross.
Mm-hmm. Do I sound different with my tongue?
A little bit, yeah.